So the paper roll will fall and hit the beam through gravitational energy. The beam will then push forward and hit the tires off the box through mechanical energy. The tires will then fall off the box and pull the pin out of the car through gravitational energy. The car will then begin rolling down the ramp and hitting the switch through gravitational energy. The switch will then turn on a motor through electrical energy. The motor will then pull the first pin out of the paper airplane through mechanical energy. The rubber band will then release the paper airplane through elastic energy. The motor will then pull the second pin on the hammer through mechanical energy, and then the hammer will then fall on the play button through gravitational energy.
This is my part of the Rube Goldberg machine. So the plane flies in, that's the plane right here, and it flies in, hits these dominoes, dominoes go down, this one falls off, which has gravitational potential energy, falls down, hits this button, that green button, which releases the elastic energy inside this contraption that launches that car down the track, which then hits this rock, which has gravitational potential energy, which then pulls down on this string, which pulls the trigger of this Nerf gun that has built-in elastic energy that fires this Nerf dart, which comes down and hits this tape, which is currently holding this book, which then flips the switch, and that turns on the electrical energy to power this fan. Once the fan starts, then it blows this car with a sail on it, which runs down the track, which then has gravitational energy also, and launches this car in that crack, which also has gravitational energy, which then comes down, and then this one is a moving part, so this is kinetic energy, which then this marble inside here will then launch from elastic energy, go around the track, launch up into the air, and then down into this funnel, which will then pop out on this side along this tape measure, roll down the tape measure using gravitational energy, which presses the space bar on the laptop and starts the video.
Alright, to start off my section of the Rube Goldberg machine, we will be dropping a magnetic ball that will have kinetic energy as it rolls down the tape measure. As it rolls down the tape measure actually has potential and gravitational energy and will move down as the ball rolls down it. Now, as the ball rolls down into the horn, it will hit a magnet on the other end of it that is connected to another ball. Now, the magnetic energy in that will be holding the ball on the other end of the horn, and the original magnetic ball will then hit the magnet, causing the other ball to fall out of the horn and into the pipe. Now, as the new ball goes from gravitational potential energy to kinetic energy, it will roll down to the end of the pipe and hit the toy car, which has gravitational potential energy as well. When it hits the car will gain kinetic energy and hit the rubber chicken legs that have gravitational and potential energy as well. Now, when the legs fall off the stool, the rubber chicken will swing and hit the toy cow with the candle on top. The toy cow will move, causing it to have kinetic energy, then go under the string. The chemical energy coming off of the candle will turn into thermal energy, which will burn through the string. The string, having elastic energy, will then release the car, which will have gravitational potential energy, and then move to kinetic energy. As the car rolls and hits the tennis ball will have potential energy, but then turn into kinetic energy as it rolls down the ramp as well. When the tennis ball hits the dominoes having potential energy to begin with, it will begin to knock over each one, causing them to have kinetic energy. The first row will go behind my computer screen, giving the illusion that it's continuing on in the next video. The second row of them will split off and go towards the front of my computer, hitting the tennis ball. As the tennis ball having gravitational potential energy, it will convert into kinetic energy and then fall off the domino it is sitting on and onto the space bar of my computer, which will turn into electrical energy as it starts the video.
and the dominoes will have potential energy, and as they fall over, we'll get kinetic energy to hit this popsicle stick, which will release this ball, which has gravitational potential energy. Then when the ball is released, gravity will pull it down and it will roll, and as it's rolling, it gains kinetic energy to come hit this truck with potential energy, which has a candle on top burning with chemical energy. Then as the truck moves under the string, the thermal energy coming off of the candle will burn through the string, causing this ball with gravitational energy to fall and hit this domino with potential energy to be converted into kinetic, which will come to this ball here, which has gravitational potential energy. And as this ball's hit, gravity will pull it down, roll down this ramp and fall off the table, and it will pull with it this string. The string then has elastic energy and would pull the boat to hit this popsicle stick, which will knock this ball with gravitational potential energy to roll down this ramp, to come to the spool with the gravitational potential energy to fall and pull with it the string, which has elastic energy, to come to this weight, which has gravitational potential energy to fall and hit the lever, and the granola bar will have potential energy. And then when it's launched on its way, when it gets to its midpoint, it'll have gravitational energy and fall back down.
Okay, go.